So the scene starts and we got Yuji and Todo riding on these curses like they Tony Hawk. And I don't know who Todo was feeling like, but he's out there hitting that Wii Fit trainer pose. Nah, why they greasing my mans like this? Anyways, they hop down and Mayuto instantly starts pressing Yuji, talking about some, this is our last chance to curse each other. And yeah, it sounds good, gang, but my son is locked in. He's not trying to politic with the ops. Todo is like, enough games, gets into that weak ass Kamehameha stance and gets ready to clap his hands. And they so locked in, they don't even gotta communicate with each other anymore. All it takes is one look and they already know what time it is. Oh nah, they twinning for real. But they hit Mayuto with a gorgeous play, incorporated the body swap into the kick. They trying to put that man in a highlight reel, but Mayuto hits their ass with that Uno reversal into the counter. Had Itadori out there looking lost. He was like, what is he? Anyways, now that Mayuto severed his own head, he got Yuji and Todo boxing with the other half of his body, while he goes off his limbs back like he's Cell. Then he hops into his Duffy and pulls out his monster card like he Yugi. It's time to head ass. But Todo sees this and he's like, he sent him? So he swaps everyone away from him so he can formulate a plan. Then he peeps that Mayuto got clones on the field, and that must mean the real Mayuto must be weaker. So he swaps the snail with the real Mayuto in order to give Yuji an easy 1v1. But then he gets pressed by this Timu Maharaga and tries to pack him up quickly. My dog thought he was free eats, but this is why you never overlook your opponent, cause he goes in for a strike only to get weaved and clapped by a flying back fist. Nah, that move was so vile, I had to check and make sure that wasn't Draymond Green. Bro is single-handedly tarnishing the Warriors' legacy. I know Curry be in that locker room like, do you know how much I sacrificed? And I look away for a second and Todo is still getting greased. The transfigured human knocks him into the wall. He chases him down and tries to hit him with the Hulk stomp. Todo moves out the way, and once I seen him smirking, I knew this man was about to activate his game breaker. It's time to cook. He picks up this hanger, throws it at him, swaps places with it, and immediately gets behind him. He really turned homie's ankles into straight dust. Got bro out there looking like Flight, but then his game breaker wears off, so he had to get him up out of there, you know what I'm saying? But then he peeps that there's two more level 1 grunts standing behind him like they raided. So then he turns around, kisses the chain, and says this:
"Yuruse, aware na tamashii tachi yo."
That line was so tough, the cameraman had to pan away to the next scene. Anyways, we got Mayuto still boxing with Yuji. And why is this man holding those transfigured humans like he about to lay down his trap card? Like you're not Kaiba. He throws them at Yuji and he goes soaring. They try to grease him in mid-air, but Yuji catches it by the teeth like he's season 1 Eren. He breaks out of the attack, and I swear this anime really be trying to hold me. Peep game. They got my son upside down about to be devoured with nowhere to go. And then in the next shot, he's grabbing the emoji sign? Nah, that's crazy, but you got it, I guess. I'ma just act like I ain't see it. But he packs the curse up and starts grinding like this is Sonic Adventure 2 battle. He charges right at Mayuto, and all you see is him hitting that generic anime villain pose, talking about some, so you finally made it. Yuji goes in for a drop kick, but Mayuto blocks it and flings his ass into a stage change. He runs at him to continue his ones, and all you see is Todo just standing there spawn camping. What? They are so in sync, it's crazy. My dog knew his location before he even landed. Now that's tough. But anyways, they got Mayuto backed into a corner because he's on low HP and he can't use his domain because Sukuna's gonna be on his ass. So he takes Gojo's advice and opens up the domain for 0.2 seconds. They try to stop it, but Mayuto was just moving different. He pulls up on Sukuna and he's like, I know you was trying to be the first one to kill Itadori, but I'm not letting that happen. I'm gatekeeping. And Sukuna's just like, yo, who the fuck? Mayuto gets granted access and he frame 1 transfigures Todo's left arm. And like a hot knife through butter, Todo slices his arm off. And as soon as Mayuto peeped that he couldn't use his curse technique anymore, he knew it was time to apply that pressure. He black flashes him right in the stomach. And I can't lie, Todo is stronger than me. I would have been out there like, my vital organs! But luckily he put all his cursed energy into his stomach, or else he would have been in the front row of a Michael Jackson concert. After that, we get this weird scene of Todo saucing up Mayuto with his main hoe. But me having that Sharingan active, I already knew that shit was fake. But what actually happens is Todo claps his hand with Mayuto to swap Yuji there, so he could deck this man right in the face. Oh nah, that punch was devious. I know bro's about to have the meanest case of CTE after this. Bro was out there fighting like the baby. But yeah, after that interaction, that man Todo is cooked, literally. So he leaves the rest to Yuji, and this part had me on the back of my seat. So Itadori catches up to Mayuto and he's out there talking about some, I finally figured out the essence of my soul. I'm sitting there like, huh? What is bro talking about? So he transforms and this man turns into a Kingdom Hearts final boss. Like bro, they had to have taken this form right out of Kingdom Hearts. Look at this. I know the people that made that game are probably like this.
He copied my whole fucking flow!
But they're about to begin their fight, and once I seen them do that same walk down that they did at the beginning of the battle, I knew someone was getting packed up. Yuji goes in for a kick, but Mahito blocks it and tries to hit him with his tail. Bro was trying to do him like Vegeta, but Yuji stomps his tail out with his foot, goes in for another strike only to get hit with the light work. No reaction. They continue to box, but Itadori just cannot break through this man's defenses. He is literally built like vibranium. He slices Itadori's cheek, pushes him back, and hits him with that Ganondorf special. He power drives him through the ground, causing another stage change. They're trying to get signed to Sparking Zero so bad, but Yuji gets up and he notices that his legs are not functioning. Mahito tries to immediately capitalize, but getting hit by all those black flashes is starting to take its toll. So you already know this next attack is going to be their last. They both go in for their final attack, and Mahito takes the armor off to throw off Yuji's punch. Mahito was about to throw out a Javante Davis type punch, but Yuji hit him with the
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
Toto somehow manages to get back up, and he hits Mahito with the ultimate pump fake. Acts like he used his curse technique, but that shit was just a front. Yuji did not let this chance slip away, and he hits that man with the illest black flash to the sternum, ending Mahito's career of villainy. So while this man Yuji got Mahito knocked, he walks up to him and he's like, "It doesn't matter who you are or where you go, I'ma smoke you. If you're born again as a new curse, I'ma smoke you." And just by the look on my dog face, you know he dead ass. All that trauma changed him. Mahito finally getting a taste of what it feels like to be defeated. And he's not just scared of dying. That man is scared of Yuji. And that's saying a lot. So he starts running for his life on some light Yagami shit. And Yuji was about to pack him up, but then Geto spawns out of nowhere. Man, what the f-